Hello, let me do an intro really quick. I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off. My name is Mandy. I live in the Midwest with my husband, my grandpa, my brother, my 3 cats, and my dog. And I film weekly vlogs. And this video is actually going to be a little bit different because I realize that I have free will and I can do whatever I want. I think I pointed to this topic, the title, in my 2025 recap and 2026 goals video, that for this year, I actually have been playing with the idea of kind of shifting my style, which I have not done in a really long time. For those of you that don't know, I am an avid thrifter. I have been thrifting since, I don't even know, high school, early high school, because when everyone was getting cool new clothes, I wanted cool new clothes, but I couldn't just go to the mall and buy them. So since then, I've been thrifting and buying almost, I think, all of my clothes, furniture, everything secondhand. I would say probably 95% of my closet is secondhand. This is gonna kind of be broken into 3 parts. The first one is going to be giving you some backstory on why I'm doing this, what the heck. Then I'm gonna show you my vision board, my Pinterest board that kind of helped me go through the thrift store and shop for this. And then the third is my haul for a recent thrift haul that I did with this aesthetic in mind. Okay. The fourth, I don't know if there will be a 4th part where I try creating different outfits with it. That sounds like a bit of a commitment here, and I'm not. This is my first rodeo. Okay. All of that to say, I'm going to end this little intro part here, and I'm going to pass it along to the Mandy, who's going to give you some backstory on why we are even doing this. Hey. See you soon. You know, here we are, and I don't know. I wouldn't say it's the new year necessarily. I think it's just a matter of finally fine-tuning the things that I like wearing. I have a clear understanding of what I like to wear, how I like to feel in my clothes. Why not feel that way all the time? Second, the internet obviously has given inspiration and kind of helped me solidify, oh wow, like I really like those things. Here we are again. It's like old times, like when we started the new year. Okay, this is Mandy. This is the second part of this video. I'm gonna go into the 2 people online that I think perfectly encapsulate the style that I'm going for. So I think that the style is very fairy core. I think if it were to fall under any aesthetic specifically, but that's like not how I compute it in my head, but I don't know, maybe you'll disagree. Of course I didn't find the people. Okay, I used like whimsical fashion and dopamine dressing as hashtags on my TikTok, if that's any reflection of what I'm going for. There were really 2 pieces of clothing that really inspired this, and it's stuff that I purchased that I was like, wow, this is like really sparking joy. So the first thing is this rainbow cardigan. If you follow me on TikTok, you have seen it. I wore it in Chicago actually for my work conference, and when I bought it, the dopamine that came from my brain was astronomical. And that's kind of when I was like, wow, like this amount of color feels good. Then the other thing you'll see a trend here is this gingham bagu crescent bag. I did get this for Christmas and I love it. I'm obsessed with it, even more so because it has a key ring chain on the inside. That's besides the point. But those 2 articles of clothing, I feel good and feel confident when I wear them. So I started paying attention to other pieces of clothing in my closet that make me feel that way. Let's see the girlies that I said inspired this. The first person that I started getting in my algorithm a lot because I was engaging with their content was Aaliyah. I'll put her account here. And she very much embodies like vintage fairy, all things whimsy is literally in her bio. And that's what she encapsulates. And she's so good at it. You will see a lot of trends in her style on my Pinterest. I literally think I've pinned her and the other girl on my Pinterest board multiple times. I would say that the biggest thing with this style is layering. I don't feel like I've ever intentionally layered items together. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I grew up in Arizona. So you don't layer things there because it's friggin' hot. I also really like the colors that she wears. It's a lot of earth tones and magentas and like warm colors that I also really think, I think if I were to do a color analysis, I think it would fall into a lot of these colors. She does lean really deeply into like the whimsy goth part of fashion, and I, although love that style, that's not the style that I envisioned for myself. So the outfits that she has that I have pinned are the ones that I'm like, yeah, I resonate with this a lot. The other person who I love her account is Jasmine. I feel like hers, although I think even she has, hers is nature art creative fashion. So I guess like kind of still still falls into that fairy core. She probably even uses it in her hashtags. Yeah, she does. But hers leans like a lot more boho. I feel like a lot of her outfits are airy, but again, you will see the trend of intentionally layering pieces. I will say, yeah, I'll talk about it in the next section of what I feel like I'm still missing from the items that I thrifted in the haul, which I think you will also see in a second. She is just the embodiment of, like, I feel like her style to a T is what I would like to encapsulate. I am really interested, however, to see how their styles evolve into the summer months. I don't know where they live. Good. I shouldn't know where another person on the internet lives. But where I live, it gets really humid. So again, with Arizona, how do you intentionally layer so that you're not getting uncomfortable? In the Midwest in the winter, yeah, layering makes a lot of sense. But we'll see how that kind of turns into winter. So going into my Pinterest board now, my Pinterest board is literally called Winter Whimsy. So it was intended for the winter months. I haven't jumped into it literally since probably around when I did my thrift haul. So yeah, you'll see a lot of the same colors, a lot of the same elements that both of those girlies had on their boards. That green is, I got a cardigan in that green color literally last year. Could not stop wearing it. I felt like it went with everything. And so you'll see in the haul that I did find a sweater that has that green. It's a lot more muted of it. Lots of browns. These really cool pants. Oh, this is literally Jasmine in 2 of these photos. I mean, she's wearing the green. I love the pairing of green and pink together. I think that is so playful and fun. She has a lot of white that she layers into her outfits as well. Denim, blues. Oh, look, here's Aaliyah here at the bottom again with those warmer greens and browns and all of those. Every single one of these outfits basically do have a scarf. Yeah, they do. Most of them are that striped cutie scarf as well. So yeah, that's generally what I'm going for when I'm going shopping, and how I finally came to fine tune what I want to do with my style. And with all of that being said, I do feel like, again, those 2 initial pieces of clothing that I have do fit into this mood board. Yes, they are a little bit brighter, but like I can imagine both of those things being tossed into literally any of these outfits. So that's where the inspo came from. Now we are going to go into the haul. I'm pretty sure I might have already made a transition for that, and in which case I will cut this, but now you're going to enjoy the haul and the try on, and I'm so excited for you to see that. So we'll go over there. Okay, I am here with the thrift haul. Very exciting. Probably what you are most looking forward to. I actually did this thrift haul on a whim. Otherwise, I would have taken you with me. But alas, here we are. I spent about $100 in clothing here. I'm actually going to try these items of clothing on with you. I'm really excited because none of this has been washed because my washing machine broke. And I need to get things exchanged and whatnot in the event that they don't fit. So let's get started. First thing I got was this Gap knit cream cardigan. Has a little hood, which I thought was really cool. I got this for $6.99. Next thing I got was this horizontal stripe Old Navy, like purple lavender-ish colored and white stripes. I think that this would be really good for layering. It's cozy. I think that that's another like element with this style, is that it's cozy. And your girl loves to be cozy. The one thing that you will see that's missing from this thrift haul, in my opinion, is some lace detailing or white detailing that I can layer under pieces just like this. This piece of clothing I actually got with the intent to layer. It is this Mossimo like navy floral knit sweater. I also got this floral magenta pink scarf. I got this Lauren jeans, which is a Ralph Lauren like company blouse top. It has the ruffle detail in the front and that goes all the way around on the back. Sorry, I haven't been saying prices. $12.99. Ooh. I got this corduroy chocolate brown skirt from Loft. This was $4.99. I got this Basic Editions top for $6.99. Another one that I think would look really pretty if I layered like a white lace top underneath. Layering is a big focus with this aesthetic style, so I also found this like reddish American Eagle knit cardigan as well. This was, sorry, $10.99. The pants I'm most excited for, but also the most nervous for as far as trying things on. I got these Croft & Barrow stretch black corduroy pants, as well as these Lee Relax straight leg brown pants. This one I'm a bit nervous for solely because of the fact that it's 100% polyester. I do generally try and get more natural fibers, more specifically cotton. If you have been watching this video, you saw that this green color comes up a lot. And in the outfit that I actually really try to style around this aesthetic, I hate saying that word, by the way, there was a lot of this green. And I have it in the cardigan. I wanted it in a sweater, but the polyester makes me nervous, so TBD. All right, and final piece of clothing I got is this almost like chocolate brown utility jacket. I wouldn't even call it a jacket. It's more of a shacket. It's very thin and lightweight from the company AMI. And I got this for $6.99. So that is all of the clothes that I got. Now we are going to try them on. Okay, there's not really a good way for you to see my pants. So you will see my husband's 3D printer as well as our daybed. Okay, that's better. Oh, and our fugly vent. Sorry. Okay, so here are the first pair of pants. They are the brown Lee pants, and unfortunately, they do not fit. Oh, that is sad. I think if these fit, they would be stunning. I have a mirror right here. This is one of those moments where it's like, will she get it tailored? And you know what? No, I won't. I'm gonna be honest with myself, I won't. I'm not gonna do that with you. We're not doing that. Now we will try on the black corduroy Croft & Barrow pants. Oh, do these fit? You're freaking kidding me. These are so cute. Y'all, there is minor gapping here, just too skinny. Oh, these are perfect. We found a good one. Yes. Oh, that's a good feeling. Pants are by far what I struggle with the most thrifting, especially because one, every brand's pants are different sizes. Two, vintage pants like these Lee ones are, I think, a size 12. Hi. Oh, CP girl. Oh, you love that bag. Huh? Should we keep going with the bottoms? I'm feeling fine about the skirts. Skirt? Singular? Skirt. Singular. I'll put these on last. I want to try on the tops. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is cute. I put this on and was like, I think I'm going to hate this. No, I actually really like this. It's really comfy too. I'm just like, ooh. My cat keeps grabbing the bag. Okay, let's go to the next thing. So, one, I feel like my mom would have loved me in this outfit. That's not, I love it. It fits really good, but it is very out of my comfort zone. So this is a maybe because I'm not confident that I'll wear it. I don't know. If it's really good, it's really good quality. I kind of love it. It's just not like anything that I've ever owned ever. But like that was one of my husband's like praises actually when I brought home these items, was that none of these look like anything I own. Is this a bit much? I don't know. I think it's kind of cute. I'll sit with it. This one was not like even, I wasn't even kind of concerned that I wasn't going to like it. I knew I would. It's just a matter of the material and it feels fine. So I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Let's try on, I thought I had one more top I saw in there. Oh, I have two more. Let's put on this so that I can end with the Mossimo top so then I can layer on top. You see what I have this planned. The one thing I'm like kind of like, did the same person donate all these clothes because it all smells like the person who previously owned it. But they've also all been sitting in a bag. Oh, this reminds me of college. I would have worn this. I would have worn the frick out of this top in college. For some reason, fun fact, and until I was about 25, I was like convinced sweaters could only have horizontal stripes. It was really weird. This is the whole like, she lived in Arizona, didn't wear sweaters or long sleeves ever. I think it's cute. My rule of thumb is if you can make at least 2 outfits in your head with it, then you can keep it. I'm going to keep it. That was easy. See why it's a good rule? Okay, Mossimo top. Okay, bare chest. Chill out. It's a lot of, what is this? Clavicle. I see my collarbones more than I normally do. This fits great. I mean, this isn't even in question. But let's try on some of the cardigans and just layer those on top. See, like, are you kidding? This is so cute. But yeah, this is so cute. And then, like, imagine, like, my denim trench coat over this. And then if I could find, like, a cream or white scarf. Unbelievable. Okay. I think this one is too small. Oh, I don't know. Am I wrong? Keep in mind, I do have, like, a knit cardigan. I think that this would be really good. I think that this would be really cute, especially when it starts to warm up. The hard thing about, like, venturing out of your style, like your standard style, is that you're trying on things that you don't normally wear, but they don't feel bad. It's almost like you're breaking a rule. My thing with this is that this is good. I'm wearing a very thin top, but like realistically, nothing else could layer under this. Like I couldn't put a sweater under this. Yeah, no, I need a thicker knit sweater. I already knew this was a yes, if I'm being completely honest. I just wanted to try it on so you could all see how cute it was. And then toss a little scarf moment. I love it. The bad thing is right now, like, all of my scarves are pink. I'm a girl who likes pink, though, you know? It looks good with the dark hair, the chocolate brown. I do have a blue and a maroon one, but I do need, like, a white or a cream. Something a little bit different. I also have that, like, gingham one that everyone has. I got it from TJ Maxx last year. Okay, last thing is the brown corduroy skirt. Okay, believe it or not, this one is actually up for debate. Oh, wait. Take this off. Hold on. This is so 2015, 2016. I'm going to take that off. That's giving me whiplash. Okay. So my issue with this skirt is that I have short legs. So I'm concerned that it makes me look shorter. And I do think that if it was an inch or two shorter, it would look better on my body type. Let me show you. Do you see what I mean? That, however, is an alteration that I can make, shortening this. So I do think I will keep it in the light of this color is really nice. It fits me really well. I do like the pockets here. Bum, bum. So this will be a keep. I just need to shorten it myself, which again, I can do. That's the beautiful thing about knowing how to sew. Sorry, you're getting so much. I hope this is the clavicle, or that's going to be really embarrassing. But okay, so only 2 things didn't fit. And, you know, if I did return the Ralph Lauren top, that's the most expensive thing in this haul. I think I'll show my husband that top and have him tell me his thoughts. Oh, okay. There may or may not be a second part to this video of me trying to put some outfits together. Like, I mean, you kind of saw me do it here, but like with items I also already own. But yeah, thanks for trying on all these clothes with me. We are doing a part 4. Look at her. Who is she? So I'm not going to put outfits together for you in this very moment. After going thrifting and getting the things that I did try styling outfits in this aesthetic. It's a lot easier on days where I have something planned. I work remotely, so I get dressed every day for myself, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to sit in my at-home office chair. Sorry, I had to stop filming because my husband wanted to shower. I work from home, so a lot of these things I'm not going to wear while I'm sitting in my office at home, right? But when I go out or when we have plans, I do really try and make an effort to encapsulate these outfits with the things that I have in my own closet. So I'm going to go down to the haul and see where it kind of lands us. Okay, I know this one I took photos of. This one I was really proud of. So I have multiple layers, the white flowy piece. I have some lighter colored pants. They're not jeans. And I felt so cute in this, especially with the little pink jacket that I have on. I was warm that day. This was perfect for the weather. And you'll notice a theme with a lot of these scarves is almost all of my scarves are pink. So that's definitely the area where I need to improve while I'm out in the world thrifting, is finding, I want like a white one and like maybe like a crocheted purpley one, just to have more variety. The other thing that I feel like Jasmine does a really good job of is, and so does Aaliyah, is how freaking cool their pants are. Actually, one of the things, so when I made the return from my thrift haul, I actually could only do an exchange, so I did find some purple corduroy pants that I love. Different than anything that I have, but not very dainty. And with Jasmine styles, she has like a lot of bloomer like bottoms. So we'll love to thrift or buy those. This one is almost identical to the last outfit, probably because I'm wearing the same scarf, so it just gives the same feeling. This one is cool because the jacket, although is green and does have like the green foresty elements as both of their styles do, it does have some flower details, embroidery on it, which I think makes it really unique and ties in some of the colors from the scarf. The pants were like cargo pants that I found at Kohl's almost like a year ago, and they're flared, so they give very 70s on. So I honestly think that this outfit I did pretty okay as well. I think the last one was a lot stronger, but I still felt really cute in this one too. And honestly, I feel like I did layer another coat on top because this was filmed at the beginning of January. Okay, here is another one. My Dickies overalls. The sweater underneath looks cream, and it looked cream in the haul. It is not. It is that same green color that is all over my Pinterest board, but I like that I paired it with the pink. I felt so cute that day. Someone on YouTube Shorts was like, what a cute way to style boyish overalls. The overalls are just overalls, okay? I do think I put on my knitted cream jacket on top of this, so that layered piece. But yeah, I was really proud of this one. Okay, moving forward, I did style the horizontal striped long sleeve that I wore in my haul with a denim vest. Those black pants are not just black pants, they are the velvet black pants. And then I threw in a green bow, kind of doing the green and pink, but obviously it's purple. Felt really cute in this too. This outfit was so comfy. I think I tried to wear a really similar outfit the next day. All of these outfits I felt really good in. Feel like I put more thought into them before I wore them as well. Yeah, that is the end of this video. I am going to continue adding pieces, continue trying to get outside of my comfort zone. So if you would like to see that, I do short form content on here, TikTok, and sometimes I'll even snap photos. I'm trying to get better at taking photos of my outfits to upload them onto Instagram. So you can check them out there. Otherwise, that's this week's video. Guess I should throw it out here that I did lose the content that I filmed from my trip to Florida. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's why you're actually watching this like the day that I'm filming it. My goal is to get this up tonight. Wishful thinking, I know. Maybe tomorrow, at least by the end of the weekend, so I can kind of stay in my weekly cadence. But next week's vlog will be content from last week, so keeping that gap of filming to live very small because I lost an entire week's worth of content. Yeah, I did had a breakdown about that yesterday, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you would like. I try and upload every single week, but I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.